really going to start this music. It's going to happen right now. 3, 2, here we go.
Coming through.
It's not anything but water. I swear to God. It's way too early, I promise you. I can't drink like that, I'm telling you. All right. Okay, what's up, peeps? How are you? I'm your host.
Good to have you.
Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Curtis Reese. We have a show. It's also on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it so I can get awesome guests like this young man right here coming on from Bradenton, Florida. He is a former 35 ATP doubles player, 2-time Davis Cup for Germany, 3-time three ATP titles. Oh my God, this guy's awesome. We're gonna call him Rich. Rich. What's up, man? How are you?
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. I'm very good. Thank you.
Tell us your name before I screw it up again.
You want it in German or in English?
Both.
Okay, German version is Martin Emmerich, but a very soft. And the English American version, Martin Emmerich.
I like him, Rick. It's better.
But everybody says Rick. Like all the commentators are always Emmerich. So I guess that's what goes with.
You just need to give him a name tag or give him something that they can remember your name.
I need the name on my
no,
on the
man,
back of my shirt.
No way, man. Well, welcome to the show, Rich. How you say your last name again? Freak?
Rich. Emmerich.
Emrich. Welcome to the show. Let's get started. Let's go straight to the way of pickleball. How, what, where, when your journey began in pickleball?
How, during COVID, when, no respect, elderly people kicked me off my tennis court, taped lines on it, and like just played a certain sport. I didn't even hear about it, know about it. I got very annoyed with the sound in the very beginning. All of a sudden, my wife started playing it. She wanted to lose some baby weight. She was gone. That's my story. I was jealous. I was not sure if there's another guy around or like why is she not home when I come home from work. She claimed it was pickleball, but I didn't know.
Cheating on you with pickleball.
Yeah. So I just went to that pickleball, and it looked fun. So the first time I just watched it, observed a little bit. I said, okay, I can do that a tiny bit. Next time I played, was fun. Second time I got hooked. Second time I played, I got hooked.
It's on.
Yeah, and since then it's just pure love for the game. Honestly, never had any more fun than in that sport. I had a long tennis career, and my whole life basically is tennis, and I have never had so much fun like playing pickleball.
Tell us a little bit about your tennis playing background. I mean, you're another awesome story. I don't believe COVID's an excuse for people, but in reality, pickleball is just a fun game. I mean,
it is.
It's kind of like playing chess with physical activity because I think, but you got to be very, where you hit the ball meticulous and where you put it.
It's look, if you have a tennis background like my wife or me, we have. Obviously, it's easier to get to like a maybe 5.0 level, 5.5 level. When you get to professional pickleball, totally forget about tennis because it's actually an hindrance. It's way more a mind game. It's way more tactics than in tennis. It's obviously a little less physical because you have shorter distances, right? But if I watch my own matches now, just to learn stuff, it almost looks boring compared to a tennis match. But at the same time, if you go into the details, it's way more compact. Like you need to work on so much more in pickleball in order to get to the top than in tennis. I know both worlds, and pickleball is more difficult.
I have never heard. Okay, Martin, my man.
Yep.
You have perplexed me, which is pretty cool. It's the reason we have people on. Two stories. Number one, I've never heard of anybody getting kicked off by a bunch of seniors off the tennis court. That's awesome. I got to tell you, that's totally cool. And then that point of view right there, you just said about you. I'm sure you wife both have extensive playing backgrounds. I don't have yours, but I just played D2 college. But point is, played juniors and all that. But your wife have that, and for you to come in and say that's totally different is just such an amazing perspective. It's so cool to hear.
Until you turn pro, if you really want to break into the top 20, let's say, then it's way more difficult. Now, look, I haven't been top 20 in tennis, so it was close, but it took me many more years in tennis. So tennis is coordination-wise more difficult, but then tactic-wise, little shots, way more difficult than pickleball.
I've watched some of your matches, dude. He's being very humble, by the way. He does have the skill set, but I just like you said, I on the show we have we had a paddle person on last week. I have a badminton people coming on, and squash person came on, Shona Kerr. She's a coach up in Connecticut, Wesleyan University. I'm just fascinated with all this stuff, but it's good to hear that. So we're talking with Martin Emmerich from Bradenton, Florida, actually from Germany. He's a badass German player. Where's your wife from, if I can ask? Is she from here or is she from there?
She's not from there. She's from South Africa, which is a little further there.
Yeah.
She's American.
Yeah.
I'm American now as well. Yeah. But let's say we get to the Olympics, she would play for Belgium, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
I would play for Germany. So she played Fed Cup for Belgium, lived there, practiced in the federation there.
That's awesome.
So, but we're both American. So
that's great.
Yeah.
I had Megan Fudge on a few weeks back. She's funny.
Yeah. Another German.
Yep, of course, yes. And she had her kids on. I told you that earlier. If your daughter wants to come on, your wife wants to come on, then come on. Because like I say to everybody, this is not my that doesn't matter. It has my name on it. It's our show because you take the time.
I can't read it because your shoulders are too bright.
Shut up. Anyway, keep going.
There we go. Yeah, that's pretty.
You like this? How's that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not just the belly.
All right, let's talk about your current accessories. Does your wife play? I'm sorry, does she play at all or no? She does play. Is she playing pro?
Full-time pro.
Well,
got drafted into the last MLP before me. I think it was in the second round. I was only 48th pick out of 48. Hopefully in like 10 days when the next draft happens, I'm going to be a little earlier.
I think you'll be
yeah, like 35.
So you guys got drafted to MLP? That's great. Tell me about that.
She played for the Austin Ballers, an amazing team, and I played for St. Louis Shock. Oh, yeah. And we got to the final in the Challenger League, not in the Premier.
Yeah, I had Taylor Hubschman on last year.
Yeah, well, that's my coach, basically.
I know that till you came on the show because she's on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, you did some research, right?
And I'm from St. Louis, by the way.
Cool.
I grew up in Manchester.
Nice.
Yep. And then
I got my first APP medal in St. Louis.
Nice. I love St.
Bronze
Louis.
and doubles.
We used to go up in the arch back in the day when you could take you could take a small rickety thing up there. And my dad's 6'5", and he's scared of height. We got stuck on that thing up top. Now, obviously, and it was like shaking and moving. Anyway, sorry about that. So, all right, let's keep going. So, what's your current paddle of choice, accessory of choice, brand of choice? What do you want to talk about? Name drop, whatever. What is that?
Holbrook.
Holbrook.
So they're with us since last year, Daytona. So what's then like April, APP? No, it was a PPA. Great products, but even more so great people behind it. Like it's a family owned, like it's their family name, Holbrook.
Oh, wow.
And they're from Utah. Super, super, super nice people. We call them our family by now.
Very good.
And we just extended a 2-year contract with them.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very involved in the product production now.
Are you?
Tammy in the clothing a little bit, like they get a bit more pink and light blue because of Tammy. They used to be black and white only. And now they become a bit more colorful. And
you got to listen to the players and the people.
Insane pedal is coming out.
Oh, really? You have any with you? I haven't seen one yet.
I'm not allowed to.
Whatever, dude. Okay, fine. You have to kill me,
no,
right?
It's what I tell you. It's going to be amazing.
Okay. Well, that means you have to come back on and tell us
Please,
about
it. In like 1.5 months.
Oh, you got it. And have your wife on too, and your daughter.
All right.
You're going to do it. Everybody heard that. You heard that, everybody? It's going to happen.
They're walking around in the background. If you want to have a shot of a pretty girl.
Tell them to come on over here. So come on.
Come in here, baby.
Don't talk to me
come
like
in.
that.
It's just live. Come in. Don't need to put on a Holbrook shirt. Come.
Is she?
But put a shirt on.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
Is she Afrikaans or is she Dutch? Afrikaans or Dutch?
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans.
She can't hear you. I have to. She can't hear you. I have the speaker for the headset. So
hi. Tell her she's coming on.
She says hi.
You're coming on.
No,
well, not me.
She's just saying hi.
Yes, sir. All right. So
next time.
All right, we got to see Martin's wife here. Tell us her name again.
Tamarin. But everybody goes Tam or Tammy.
I'll call her Tamarin. There you go. Emmrich. All right.
Yeah, she's in Emmrich now.
There you go. Congratulations. And also, he's a 3.5-year-old daughter. Congratulations on that, my man. Well, he's just rolling through life right now, and you're in Bradenton, Florida. So let's tell us about your favorite. Do you like mixed? Do you like doubles? Do you like singles? Each is different. Which one do you prefer, or do you care?
I'm not going at all after singles yet, just because I'm still teaching a lot at home. I'm teaching tennis and pickleball.
Oh, join the club,
and it's already, well, we live 2 minutes away from where I'm teaching, which is very convenient. But so it's doubles with Danny De La Rosa. We are really, really good buddies.
We tell him he's in trouble. He's on my show too. At my first start, he told us 2 years ago. Bye.
I hope he doesn't say anything different then.
No.
So only until last week, we didn't really have success, but we had a lot of fun. And last week in Austin, we did pretty good.
Oh, wow.
So he's playing mixed also with my wife.
Oh, wow.
They do very good.
Nice.
And in mixed, I actually like mixed, but I'm switching partners a lot just
because you're picky. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I played with Megan Fudge. It went well.
She's awesome.
We got to the third round in Phoenix, qualified and got third round. Lost 9-9 to Jay DeVilliers and Kelly Smith. That was a good result.
Jay DeVilliers is awesome.
But yeah, I'm switching a lot, and I hope to get something steady very soon.
Are you going to be in Texas anytime soon, you, your wife, and your kid?
He's my manager. Babe, is Texas coming up?
Oasis?
Well, next one is North Carolina. Houston, she says.
All right, well.
Dude, sometimes I arrive at the airport, I don't even know where we're going. She does everything.
Well, that's you got to have someone to keep you in line, son. I got one like that too. She's been with me 24 years. Melanie, my wife. We got two boys, 15 and 13, and we live here in Lake Highlands in Dallas, Texas.
Nice.
And I'm so happy that you guys have that relationship like that. That's awesome. So
we just can't play together, otherwise the relationship.
That's good. See, you know that I have run championships and I've run things. I've seen people throw rings at each other. I've seen people Uber home, and no, it wasn't me. Okay.
You don't want to do that.
Martin Emmerich is an amazing pro we got on here. Tell us about favorite players you got out there. Any favorite players? Male, female, kid?
Tyson McGuffin.
T-Mac?
I just love the way he is energetic. Maybe not the game style matches with how I play, but how he plays with the crowd, how the crowd plays with him. I love it. Like whenever I get the chance to watch him, I do. Hi, Tyson. Hi, Tyson.
We'll get him on. Come on the show one day, Tyson, please. So, anyway, that's good. So, what's your favorite shot?
Backhand flick by far, like a counter or a speed up. Anything what's on my backhand, I like.
I love it. All right, what is your favorite teaching? What's your favorite thing to teach? Like a beginner group, intermediate group. That's the bulk of our lessons. What's one thing you tell a tip you give them when they come on the court?
If you don't have any dinking game, you got no chance.
You're gonna be stinking.
So you got to have a stinking game. So
I like that. You need to say
obviously,
that.
If you go to a 3.5, maybe 4.0 level, obviously you have these half court bangers, and they get away with that. But if you actually want to play pickleball and you get maybe to 4.5 level, there's no more chance. They go out of the way or they pop it back. So you gotta have a good third shot, drop, and then a dink. Like you need to have a dinking game.
You gotta think.
That's key.
You gotta dink. That's what I teach my players. If you gotta think, just dink. Right?
Correct.
I mean, why not?
Correct. But you can always drive a third. That's fine.
Yeah.
But after that, the drive has to kind of put it away,
And tell us why, because why would that explain to our listeners why that would do that?
Well, if you drive too often from half court, first of all, the errors are coming in. You don't want to ever do an unforced error out of the half court. And then even if you, let's say, clear the net or it stays in, the ball will be too high, and the good players just put it away.
Yep.
It's just over. And trust me, I tried. From tennis, you want to drive everything, right? There's no chance.
Tried and true, huh?
It's just, no, forget about tennis on half court.
I love this, man. All right, so let's go to what's your favorite memory so far in pickleball?
Winning a gold medal, APP Chicago. I mean, I knew I loved the sport, and let's say within the 1 year of professional play, it already gave me a lot back. But I actually really got emotional. I got goosebumps getting a gold medal. That motivates me to get another one, and then hopefully another one, and now more on PPA too, obviously. But that feeling on center court when the crowd goes a little crazy, I like that a lot.
Is it more intense than tennis? Because it's so, I believe it's more intense and intimate in the situation. It's similar.
Look, I played on big stadiums in tennis, and if 20,000 people scream, it's louder. But in pickleball, you can have it every single point after each other. So it's a bigger hype.
So cool.
So in tennis, it's mostly quiet, right? The crowd is not allowed to say one word. And I was the same. I was super allergic to it. And now I want to have it loud. I want to have the fans like a little tipsy. I want to have the DJ play some crazy music. Just more of a volleyball atmosphere. And I mean, I think that is what makes pickleball really, really attractive.
That's so cool. All right, let's go to our next segment, In the Kitchen. This is where I ask you about, what's your favorite but you like something, and that way our listeners can say, oh man, why does he like that? I'm gonna check that out. Or why does she like that? Or God, that person's weird. You know what I mean? So it's kind of up to you. So this is in the kitchen. So we're gonna go to, what's your favorite movie of all time, or something you've seen recently? What do you think about?
Good one. It has to be an action movie.
Uh-huh.
I really like kind of all the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, cool. Yes.
John Wick.
Oh yeah,
I think,
yes.
yeah, John Wick 2.
John
I
Wick
would
2 is your
say
favorite one, huh?
then he's quick with a gun.
Yeah, he's also yeah. I got mine. I've got Transformers. I like Transformers. I remember seeing that first
Yeah,
one
not bad.
because I grew up and I'm 40, not 50 in September, and I grew up in the 80s, early 80s, where Transformers first came out. And I'll never forget this. My wife was pregnant with her first son. When I heard Optimus Prime start talking, I swear to you, my wife looks over and she goes, "Put your mouth up." I'm like, "Oh, sorry," because I was like, "What?" And so I look over and
I see that.
Here's this 34-year-old man going, saliva's coming down, and his pregnant wife with a big old belly. She's like, "I'm sorry, I wasn't really drooling," but anyway, I love Transformers. All right, favorite movie. Favorite band. What are you jamming to when you walk on a pickleball court? You like to jam to something or what?
All right, so DJ Selkirk on the PPA tour, he plays, is a German lady. Helene Fischer is her name.
What's her name? DJ Selkirk?
No, the DJ of the PPA tour.
Oh, okay.
It's called DJ Selkirk.
There we go.
And
nice,
Chris
dude.
is his name.
Okay.
And he, every time I walk into center court, plays a German lady. Helene Fischer is her name.
Helene Fischer.
And the song is called Atemlos, which is breathless, taking my breath away, kind of. And he puts it in like a dance version.
Sweet.
So I really like that one. But my everyday in the gym workout music is Timmy Trumpet from Tomorrowland.
Nice. Timmy Trumpet. Nice.
Yeah. Every morning, 5:40.
Oh, God. Your poor daughter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's still sleeping.
All right. So let's go to, let's talk about your favorite sport. Do you have a favorite sport? Favorite team? Is it in Germany? Is it in South Africa? Is it United States? Do you have a favorite sport you like to watch?
I mean, it sounds so cheesy, but really it is pickleball now.
That's good.
Before pickleball, it used to be, it's a German sport, or more like European sport. It's called handball.
Yeah, I know what handball is. Wow.
Really? In America, they know that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm a horrible liar, dude. I worked at Brookhaven for 10 years. They had handball league in those racquetball courts in there.
Okay, it's not the same. You see, we're not talking about the same thing.
Oh, you don't use your hand with a glove?
It's like an indoor. No, it's not.
Okay,
it's an indoor soccer field, and you're actually bouncing the ball like in basketball, but then you throw it into a goal like in an indoor soccer court. So you play 6 against 6 plus a goalie.
Oh, is that where you run down?
You run down.
Do you get tackled or something like that? That's rugby.
A lot. It's a very brutal sport. But I grew up in that city, and my hometown was multiple German champion, European champion. Oh, wow. So I went to school right next to that stadium, and that was kind of my sport. But it's a European thing.
Don't make him mad. I misspoke. I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's all right. No, but Americans always think handball is like
That's
similar
tough.
to tennis.
I've seen that on ESPN. I'm serious, and I have no idea.
It's very brutal.
I know. You're insane. So that you heard your first. Don't piss Martin off. All right. There we go.
Right. Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
That's the scary part. All right. So, what's something funny about you that nobody knows that would be like, oh, that's so weird or so cool?
It's not really a secret anymore. I would say I do 2 to 3 ice baths every day.
2 to 3
but
ice
I have
baths?
said that so many times now, and I feel like pickleball pros all of a sudden follow that and do it as well because I see more and more videos popping up that I do it. So I built my own ice bath. It's in the garage, and I just jump in 2-3 times a day.
You're crazy. Okay, well, you need to do it. All right, we're going to go to another segment. All right, you ready for this? It's called The Good, the Bad, the Pickleball. I'm going to read the instructions because I suck at just going on things. So it goes, all right, I'll give you a quick phrase, the player name, shot, whatever, that revolves around pickleball world. You think of 1 or 2 words max to explain it. Stacking.
That's it?
Yeah, you got to give me some words. Stacking.
Yeah. 2 words. I do.
I do.
I stack all the time.
I'm old. Okay, let's go.
I'm lefty, so I'm stacking all the time.
Lefty. I love it. All right. You don't have to use it. Doesn't be 2 or 3 words. It can be like a short sentence. All right. ATP.
Well, around the post, obviously. I can only do it on the backhand side, weirdly. I don't know why I'm not getting it on the forehand. Even in practice, it's easier on the forehand side. I just
do the backhand.
Play so on the right side all the time that my double-hander backhand makes the ATP possible.
Okay, like you got me breathless on that one. Okay, drop or toss serve?
Drop.
Toss.
No.
Why drop?
Because people are cheating. I hate it.
Ah.
There's rules in place, and you got to follow rules. Sorry, I'm very German with that.
I'm not questioning you. Not even, so.
I kind of felt attacked by that one.
Yeah, I can say. Will you calm down? All right, so listen. That's it. This is all we got here from Martin Emmerich. Rich.
There we go.
Whatever. Thanks for coming on. And how would people get in touch with you? Because he does get back to you. And everybody that comes on my show, I follow them. I bug the hell out of them.
They become famous after they go on your show. I like it.
No, man. This is all done for everybody else's story. I'm just an avenue. How would they get in touch with you?
On Instagram, Team Emmrich.
I've got that. And I can be reached at curtis@reachracketsports.com or whatever you want to look me up, Curtis at Pickleball on the World Wide Web. And that's all we got for today. Anything else you want to say to us before we get out of here?
Just thanks for having me. It was fun.
This guy's being, you know what scares me about this guy? Is that
the smile?
Yeah. Smile. Now, that's the part that scares me. Because the quiet competitors are the ones that scare the shit out of me. For real. What do you think? We're still recording.
I didn't hear the last part.
I said the quiet.
I was still smiling. I'm sorry.
The quiet ones. The quiet ones are the ones that scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. I'm a warrior, but I'm a nice warrior.
No, whatever, dude. I'm stop recording.